Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be about all the little knickknacks that someone forgot to do or someone keeps doing, and it gets on your nerves. That if they just would have stopped, you probably would feel better. You probably would have had a little bit better results with your meditation. And I know everyone has these issues with someone or something. I have them. I'm pretty sure you have them. This is pet peeves. What gets under your skin? So I am not really a person that has a lot of pet peeves. I think I only have 3 that I'm going to list, but it's something where it's so simple and so basic, and if it either was to stop or just be on time, or if it was included in certain things, that I feel like my life just would have been better for that day. So we're gonna get right into it and talk about what gets under my skin. Number one, the one thing that gets under my skin, it's not really a big thing with me anymore, I guess because I have a lot of people that kind of does it, but lack of communication. I am such a communicator, and for me it's because without communication there's no relationship. You can't be in a relationship with a significant other if there's no communication at all. It's like, what will be going on? Friendship, I feel that best friends, if you haven't talked to them in 6-8 months, it's like that best friend status is up here and it goes down, because it's like, well, if we're not talking, obviously we're not that close. You know, so there's always those first 4 people that you will always call straight out, and I don't even mean just with family, but I mean like with friends. And I feel like if you haven't talked to them when, you know, you got months coming up and stuff, that's not your best friend no more. That's probably a friend, maybe even has become an associate. And one thing that I do not like is when people, I'm a communicator. I have to be able to be in communication with you, especially if I'm going to be doing business with you. I don't have time to sit there and I'm trying to do some type of business transaction with you, and I'm writing you, trying to get some information about what's going on, how, you know, we continue this, what's the next steps, and I don't hear from you all day. I probably won't hear from you the next day, and I won't hear from you like no. That is not something we will be doing today. So definitely communication is huge for me. And if you can't do something that simple, then I don't even want to, I can't be associated with you. I can't even be associated with you. So that's definitely not my thing. I also hate when people be like, I don't need to talk to my best friend every single day or every month. Like me and my best friend were so good where 8 months done passed, 6 months done passed, and we see each other, it's like, yo, we're good, you know, like we're still best friends, we still have that connection. And you know, because, you know, for some reason, you know, whatever's going on in their lives and stuff, people just have lives, you can't talk to them all the time. And I think people get confused and are confusing saying and hanging with the person versus talking to the person. Now, not a lot of people's gonna agree with me, but I agree with what Tia Mori stated. I believe it was either earlier this year or late last year, where she said, if I have not even heard from you, not even once during quarantine and all the stuff that's going on with COVID, that tells me you and our friendship ain't that good. And a lot of people was like, that's not fair, because guess what? People have lives. There's a lot of things going on. And I feel like, okay, but just like, I'm pretty sure you wrote someone, whether it was a family member or friend and stuff like that. We could all do a group chat and write everybody. You know, if you had these friends and I'm supposed to be one of your best friends, do a group chat. So you ain't gotta sit there and be like, I gotta write this person, I gotta write this person, I gotta do a whole group chat. Best friends group chat. bam, right there, you would have been good. But no, you decide to do, to do something different. For me, I agree with her. Not a lot of people did, but I did. I talked to people that I needed to talk to. I didn't talk to them every day. I have my best friend in New York, and she knows who she is. I love you so much. You're awesome. But we know each other since first grade. So we actually are going to be making, we're going to be making 20 years, right? Yeah, so it was 2001 when we met. Yeah, so we're going to be making 20 years in like September. And guess what? We don't talk every day. I have not seen that girl since I went to New York last, which was, I think, last September, I believe. And then even before that, I haven't seen her since I moved out to where I'm at now, which is Florida. So guess what? I don't need to see you every day. That's not the issue. The issue is we don't talk all the time. I don't talk to her every day. Okay, she has an entire family. She's very busy. She's doing online schooling. She has kids. She has a husband. A fiance. And she's busy. I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. And we don't talk every day, but we always sit there and be like, hey, just checking in, making sure you're good. And that's good enough, So for me, that's okay. At least you're showing me that you care and you're checking in. For me, that's more important than seeing you. And I think that's where that confusion comes in, where people's like, oh, I don't need to see you and stuff. I don't need to see you too. I haven't seen my best friend in months, but before that, it's been years. So that's not the problem. The problem is when we don't talk. For me, that's just how I roll. That's how I do things. And I have a lot of friends who used to be best friends, but has fallen down to that associate or that friend thing. But, my best friend, me and her, we talk all the time. We talk every month for sure. Whether it's a quick, hey, how's it going? Or whether we kind of really talk about different things going on in our lives. Whatever's happening with her life, whatever's happening with my life. So we definitely talk. We just don't see each other. So I think that's the big difference. And I think people are confusing those two. My second one is, oh my gosh. Bless his heart. My dad. Okay, he likes to watch certain, we try to do movie nights every night. And he'll be like, yeah, we should watch this. Like, I think yesterday we watched a really old, I can't remember what it's called, but it was with Samuel Jackson, the love of a kiss of a love. I'm gonna look it up. And he was like, yeah, we should watch it. And we watched it. And guys, he sits there and he will tell you the whole scene coming up. He'll be like, yeah, I think there was some fighting and stuff. And then he's like, oh, she about to remember now and stuff. And we try to ignore him. We try to put the volume all the way up so we don't hear him. And I'm like, this is why we don't choose movies you saw already. Because he'll sit there and tell you, we already know what the next scene is because he'll talk about it. And I'm like, that's not, it's so annoying. So that's one of the things, my other pet peeves. It's like, why? I want to watch the movie. I want to watch the movie. So my mom, she just totally ignores it. But we usually try to put the volume up all the way high so that way we can drown him out and we won't know what's going on. He'll be like, oh, yep, they right next thing they're about to die. And I'm like, oh my goodness. You can't be surprised with him. Not at all. It will not happen. And number 3 is, oh my goodness, this is another annoying one. It's something that is so simple that if it was done right, I will have an amazing night, an amazing day. I would feel like my day is completed and I would feel amazing if it was done right. So I usually will order different things. So I'll either order from Bolé, which is my nice vegan food spot that I love to order from, or sometimes I'll get like a sushi. So usually I'll order things, and certain things I'll say like something where I don't want it inside the food, I just want it on the side. And it's usually sauce, and for some reason, I don't know what it is, but they always forget the sauce. And I sometimes forget, and I forget that I say put it on the side. Otherwise, I will tell my DoorDash driver, like, please make sure when you get there, there is sauce in my bag, because for some reason they forget. And when I go pick up, I always have to look in the bag. I have to call them up. I'm like, I am still sitting here on the curbside. You did not put in my sauce. Every single time. I don't know what it is with sauce. They just forget. So without the sauce, the food is going to be dry. It just is. It'll taste good, but it's just going to be dry. So now we have to mix our own, probably put some ranch, put some, whatever little seasoning and stuff. It's so annoying. So it happened to me the other day with the sushi place. I was so annoyed. I think I was just angry eating the food. I was just pissed off. And I was like, oh, Lord, and matrimonies, I need help, because I can't. Like, I was just so mad. Like, I was so mad I wanted to just drive over there just to go get my sauce. I didn't though, because it was too far. It was like 20 minutes. And I was like, I'm not driving all the way over there to go get sauce. But that's how, like, if it was nearby where it was like 5-minute drive, I would have went over there and got my sauce, because I was just so pissed off. I was pissed off. I like that, where it's like, if you just read the instructions, like, what is, oh my goodness. What is the point of saying sauce on the side or on the food if you ain't gonna give me the sauce at all if you don't put it in the food? Like, what is the point? What's the point? It's like, it's just there to look pretty. It's just there to look freaking pretty. That gets under my skin. It makes me itch. It just makes me upset. It boils the blood that's living inside of my veins. I can't. But yeah, if that was done properly and they follow instructions, I would be set. But sometimes it's not. So it's like, but those are my 3 main ones. I don't really have any other pet peeves. I'm usually a calm person. I should probably meditate more. Maybe those pet peeves will go away. I don't know. But yeah, those are my 3 pet peeves. Yeah, that's it for me. So comment below what your pet peeves are, and hopefully we can meditate through them together. This has been All the Info with AKA Pet Peeves Edition. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.